In the vast and luxurious landscape of the Middle East, there exists an elite so powerful and so wealthy that it completely redefines the concept of fortune. These men don't simply accumulate wealth, they live in a universe of their own, where palaces replace homes, supercars are everyday items, and billion-dollar decisions are part of the daily routine. Today, you'll discover the trillionaire routine of the richest men in the Arab world, a lifestyle marked by private dinners with world-class chefs, travel aboard fleets of custom private jets, collections of gold, massive superyachts, and extravagant choices that very few people on the planet could even imagine. Get ready, you're about to step into the most exclusive, untouchable, and astonishing lifestyle in the world. Which part of this trillionaire routine impressed you the most? I want to hear your thoughts. Have you ever stopped to think about who truly sits at the very top of the global wealth pyramid when it comes to world leaders? There are rulers who don't just govern entire countries, but also amass fortunes so vast they make famous billionaires look like amateurs. We're talking about heads of state surrounded by almost unimaginable luxury, collections of extremely rare cars, palaces that make Hollywood look modest, and aircraft outfitted with solid gold details. In today's video, you'll meet figures who live at a level of extravagance that defies any sense of reality. Some of them you might already expect, but others will absolutely surprise you. Number 10, Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah, the Golden Monarch of Brunei. If there is anyone who represents the complete opposite of simplicity, it's Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah of Brunei. He is not just a traditional ruler, he is a legendary figure when it comes to over-the-top luxury. With a personal fortune estimated at around $30 billion, though some say it could be even higher, the Sultan lives in a universe of his own, as if permanently inhabiting a billionaire version of an oriental fairy tale. To start with, just consider one of the most outrageous stories associated with him, a haircut costing over $100,000. It sounds like a joke, but it's real. The Sultan ordered his personal barber, who lived in London, to be flown exclusively to Brunei, aboard a private jet reserved solely for that purpose. The barber was always put up in five-star hotels, treated like royalty, and paid enormous sums for a haircut that barely lasted half an hour. But that's just the beginning. What truly captures attention is the Sultan's astonishing car collection, considered the largest in the world. There are over 7,000 luxury vehicles, stored in climate-controlled hangars. Among them are more than 500 Rolls-Royce, dozens of ultra-rare Ferraris, Lamborghinis built exclusively for him, and hypercars like a custom Bugatti Veyron, valued at over $2 million. There's also a Lamborghini Veneno, one of only 3 in existence worldwide, carefully preserved like an automotive jewel. And as if that weren't enough, the Sultan also owns a private Boeing 747 that has been transformed into a true flying palace. The aircraft, which originally cost around $100 million, underwent interior customization that pushed its value to more than $133 million. Inside, almost everything is gold-plated. The faucets? Gold. The decorative details in the lounges? Gold. The royal bathroom? Solid gold, from the floors to the doorknobs. Extravagant doesn't even begin to describe it, this is excess taken to the absolute extreme. His official residence, the enormous Istana Nurul Aman, is officially the largest residential palace in the world. It spans an astonishing 2.15 million square feet of floor space, including 1,800 rooms, more than 150 bathrooms, a mosque that can accommodate 1,500 people, 5 swimming pools, and a colossal underground garage designed to house part of his automotive fleet. To put it in perspective, this palace is larger than the entire Vatican. And the Sultan's real estate empire doesn't stop in his home country. He owns several properties around the world, including the famous The Dorchester Hotel in London, luxurious mansions in California, and castles in France. Together, these properties are valued at over $500 million. If you thought being rich simply meant owning a Ferrari, the Sultan proves that's just the starting point. Now tell me, were you also impressed by this life? Let me know in the comments below. Number 9. King Salman of Saudi Arabia, leader of a superpower monarchy. King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud is far more than just the ruler of Saudi Arabia, he is the patriarch of the wealthiest family in the world. The combined fortune of the Saudi royal family exceeds $2 trillion. Yes, trillion with a T. We're talking about wealth greater than the GDP of many entire countries. His son, the controversial Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, also known as MBS, has been the driving force behind the country's image overhaul. He placed Saudi Arabia at the center of global discussion by investing heavily in tourism, infrastructure, sports, technology, and clean energy. However, he has also been involved in serious controversies, including the case of journalist Jamal Khashoggi, which severely damaged the kingdom's international reputation. But turning back to the king himself, even at an advanced age, Salman lives at a level of opulence that few can imagine. One of his most famous properties is Chateau Louis XIV in France, valued at around $300 million. The palace, inspired by classic 17th-century French architecture, features vast gardens, stunning fountains, an underground wine cellar, and even a private movie theater. His official residence in Riyadh is even more impressive. The royal palace is a massive complex spanning over 4.8 million square feet, capable of housing hundreds of staff members, entire areas dedicated to royal families, private hospitals, mosques, gyms, internal gardens, and even small private zoos. Rebuilding something similar today would easily cost $500 million. The king's car collection is as vast as his fortune. He owns more than 7,000 vehicles, including Rolls-Royce, Maybach, Bugatti Veyron, and countless customized supercars featuring Italian leather interiors and gold accents. One of his most exclusive vehicles is an armored Maybach S600 with missile-resistant glass, valued at approximately $5 million. When it comes to air travel, the king is just as impressive. He owns a full fleet of private jets, including a Boeing 747 equipped with royal suites, conference rooms, and even a golden throne inside the aircraft. And the boarding staircase? Gold-plated as well, of course. At sea, the king rules as well. He owns several superyachts, the most famous being the Prince Abdulaziz, valued at over $100 million, a floating 5-star hotel complete with a helipad, spa, and ocean view meeting rooms. The Saudi royal family doesn't just live in luxury, they practically redefine the concept. Number 8, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the mastermind behind the future of the United Arab Emirates. Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, known worldwide as MBZ, is not only the president of the United Arab Emirates. He is also the chief strategist behind the country's rapid development, responsible for transforming a desert territory into one of the most modern and influential economic centers on the planet. With an estimated net worth of around $30 billion, MBZ combines political power, business vision, and an exceptionally strong international presence. He is widely recognized as the primary architect of the UAE's rise over the past few decades. His investment strategies, diplomatic approach, and firm stance on major international issues have made him one of the most influential leaders in the Middle East. Although he is often compared to other powerful figures, MBZ maintains a far more low-profile image, and that discretion is also reflected in his lifestyle. Still, being discreet does not mean living simply. Quite the opposite, MBZ enjoys a world of privileges and luxury, carefully kept away from the spotlight. For example, he owns an impressive collection of rare automobiles, strategically spread across Abu Dhabi and other private residences. Among them are high-performance machines from Ferrari, McLaren, and Bugatti, all customized to meet his exact preferences. Exclusive color schemes, bespoke interiors, and luxurious detailing are part of the standard. And if the cars are impressive, just wait until you see his properties. MBZ owns one of the most magnificent palaces in the Emirates, Qasr Al Watan. Although it is also used for official functions and state visits, the site is an architectural masterpiece that perfectly reflects the Emirati elite lifestyle. The main dome, with its intricate gold-accented patterns, is breathtaking, while its endless corridors, immaculate gardens, and monumental halls look like something straight out of a cinematic epic. Outside the Emirates, MBZ also owns luxurious properties scattered across the globe, especially in Europe. One of his most impressive holdings is in the heart of London, a mansion valued at approximately $45 million, equipped with an underground swimming pool, a private movie theater, and security systems that rival those of military bases. He also holds discrete properties in France and Spain, all designed to the highest architectural standards. In addition, MBZ owns one of the most luxurious yachts ever built, the Yas, a naval masterpiece known for its futuristic design and colossal size. The vessel features a helipad, indoor leisure areas, spas, royal-level dining halls, and suites equipped with cutting-edge technology. Every detail was carefully designed to deliver absolute comfort, and, of course, maximum privacy. But MBZ's greatest wealth may not lie solely in material possessions, but in his ability to influence global directions. He is one of the leaders closest to the world's major powers and wields significant influence in matters of energy, defense, and technology. His vision has turned the Emirates into one of the wealthiest and most stable nations in the region. With a life defined by elegance, power, and discretion, MBZ proves that true wealth doesn't need to shout. It simply exists, silent, yet irresistibly commanding. Number 7, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the visionary who made Dubai shine. If there is a leader capable of turning science fiction into reality, that leader is Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. The Prime Minister of the United Arab Emirates and the absolute ruler of Dubai, he is often called the man who built the impossible. Thanks to his leadership, Dubai, once a modest desert city, has become a global metropolis, defined by outrageously futuristic skyscrapers, artificial islands, and urban projects that seem to defy nature itself. The Sheikh's personal fortune is estimated at around $14 billion, but his true economic influence goes far beyond that figure. He oversees investments connected to tourism, aviation, real estate, technology, and even artificial intelligence. Under his leadership, Dubai has become synonymous with innovation, luxury, and architectural boldness. His official residence, Zabil Palace, is a masterpiece in its own right. Located in the heart of the city and surrounded by immaculate gardens, ornamental fountains, and towering walls, the palace stands as a living symbol of power. Inside are dozens of lavish halls decorated with marble, gold, and handcrafted furnishings. There are also leisure areas, state meeting rooms, and private spaces where the ruler hosts distinguished guests. But what truly draws attention are his international real estate ventures. The Sheikh owns extremely valuable properties around the world, including European mansions worth over $10 million each and palaces that blend traditional Arab design with Western luxury. He also owns farms in the United Kingdom dedicated to breeding purebred racehorses, one of his greatest personal passions. Speaking of passion, the Sheikh owns one of the largest luxury car fleets in the entire region. Ferraris, Bugattis, custom Mercedes, bespoke Rolls-Royces, and rare vehicles that only a handful of people on the planet possess are all part of his collection. Some of these cars are so exclusive that they were built from the ground up in European factories specifically to fulfill his personal requests. And of course, no discussion of Mohammed bin Rashid would be complete without mentioning the Burj Khalifa, the tallest structure ever built by humankind. He is not just the ruler behind the project, he is the visionary who approved and drove its development. Rising over 828 meters, the skyscraper stands as a permanent monument to Dubai's boldness and to the ambition of its leader. The Sheikh also owns the Dubai World Trade Center, the Dubai Mall, one of the largest shopping malls in the world, and several famous artificial islands, such as the Palm Islands. His appetite for extravagant projects seems virtually limitless, and his leadership has transformed Dubai into a global icon of luxury tourism. The Sheikh's lifestyle is as grand as his projects. His private jet fleet includes aircraft such as the Boeing 747 and the Boeing 787, both configured as true flying palaces, complete with massive bedrooms, meeting rooms, lounges, and extremely lavish decor. For many global leaders, Mohammed bin Rashid is the embodiment of futuristic vision. For Dubai, he is the architect of a dream turned into reality, a shining empire rising from the middle of the desert. Number 6, Mohammed Al-Amaudi, the billionaire without a royal title who became an African oil giant. Among all the names on this list, Mohammed Al-Amaudi is perhaps one of the most intriguing. Unlike the others, he was not born onto a throne, is not part of a ruling dynasty, and did not inherit a vast empire of wealth. His monumental fortune, estimated at around $8.3 billion, was built almost entirely from the ground up, thanks to a combination of vision, boldness, and well-timed investments in strategic sectors. The son of an Ethiopian mother and a Saudi father, Al-Amaudi grew up between two cultures and two worlds. Early on, however, he recognized that the energy sector was about to become the driving engine of the global economy. He began investing quietly, but with surgical precision, in companies tied to oil, construction, and mining. In a relatively short time, he established himself as one of the most influential figures on the African continent, especially in Ethiopia, where many view him as a kind of silent pillar of the local economy. His investments go far beyond oil. Al-Amaudi holds stakes in refineries, fuel distribution companies, cement factories, and major real estate developments. One of his best-known companies is Midrock, a massive conglomerate with operations in multiple countries, active in sectors ranging from gold mining to large-scale industrial agriculture. His personal life, however, is marked by discreet luxury. While many billionaires enjoy public displays of wealth, Al-Amoudi maintains a more reserved profile, yet lives at a standard few can ever experience. He owns several luxurious properties around the world, including grand mansions in Saudi Arabia and sophisticated residences in London, all decorated with fine materials and equipped with cutting-edge technology. In the automotive world, his car collection is vast and diverse. Among the rarest models are his fleet of Rolls-Royce Phantoms, Bentley Continental GTs, and several exclusive Ferraris. He also owns highly customized off-road vehicles, adapted for the frequent desert travel that is part of his routine. Another highlight is his private yacht, a vessel valued at tens of millions of dollars, equipped with a spa, climate-controlled lounges, a gourmet dining area, massive suites, and everything a truly luxurious experience at sea requires. The yacht's interior is decorated with imported European finishes, blending classic elegance with modern technology. Al-Amoudi lives surrounded by luxury much like any monarch in the region, with the difference being that his wealth was built through strategy, intelligence, and hard work. He is living proof that, in the Arab world, you don't always need to wear a crown to live like royalty. Number 5. Prince Turki bin Mohammed bin Fahd Al Saud, the gold car collector who flaunts like few others. When it comes to pure, unfiltered extravagance, few names shine as brightly as Prince Turki bin Mohammed bin Fahd Al Saud. A member of the vast and powerful Saudi royal family, Turki is known worldwide for his over-the-top lifestyle and his particular taste for everything that glitters, especially gold. His massive car collection is one of the most talked about in Saudi Arabia. He owns dozens of ultra-exclusive vehicles, ranging from Lamborghinis to Rolls-Royces, all customized to reflect his love of shine and excess. Among his most iconic models are a gold-plated Rolls-Royce Phantom, a gold Bentley Flying Spur, and even a Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG entirely wrapped in 24-karat gold, a visual spectacle that has gone viral in photos and videos shared across social media. These cars aren't just rare, they're frequently displayed at private events, high-profile parties, and elite gatherings. Many feature custom paint finishes, one-of-a-kind details, fully bespoke interiors, and personalized emblems that further emphasize the prince's status. His residence on the outskirts of Riyadh is just as impressive. Estimated at around $200 million, the mansion boasts massive halls decorated with marble imported from Italy and Turkey, crystal chandeliers that look like works of art, and hand-carved furniture crafted by renowned artisans. The estate also includes perfectly manicured gardens, artificial lakes, a heated swimming pool, and a full indoor entertainment complex featuring a private movie theater, game rooms, and even a small private gym. Another defining aspect of the prince's lifestyle is his aircraft fleet. He owns several multi-million-dollar private jets, including a Gulfstream G650, widely regarded as one of the fastest and most luxurious business jets in the world. There are even reports that parts of the aircraft's interior were finished with gold-plated details, an extravagance befitting someone with almost unlimited resources. At sea, Turkey maintains the same level of luxury. His yacht, valued at tens of millions of dollars, is equipped with a helipad, outdoor jacuzzis, lounges with panoramic ocean views, and private areas designed to deliver absolute comfort during extended voyages. And despite all this excess, the prince also invests heavily in philanthropy, making donations to religious institutions and funding social projects. In short, he lives between two worlds, one defined by extreme extravagance, and another marked by generous support for community causes. Turki bin Mohammed is, without a doubt, one of the most flamboyant and extravagant members of the Saudi royal family, someone who turned luxury into a personal trademark and gold into a natural extension of his identity. Number 4, Sheikh Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani, the former Emir of Qatar and his gilded universe. When we talk about wealth that goes beyond any boundaries and completely redefines the word opulence, it's impossible not to mention Sheikh Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani, the former Emir of Qatar. He is remembered not only for his political leadership, but also for elevating the concept of luxury living to a level that very few people in history have ever reached. His lifestyle is practically a living showcase of grandeur, power, and excess. With an estimated net worth of around $2.1 billion, Hamad built over the years a legacy filled with monumental constructions, extravagant collections, and an absolutely exclusive standard of living. At the center of it all is the Dorat Royal Palace, valued at over $1 billion. But calling it a palace almost understates its magnitude. The complex consists of 15 independent residences, each designed as an architectural masterpiece of traditional Arab style, all adorned with real gold details, reinforcing the image of absolute power in the heart of the Gulf. And it doesn't stop there. Few people know this, but the former emir also quietly commissioned another monumental property, this time along the coast of Oman. Completed in 2019, the project took years to finish. The result is a true architectural jewel, gleaming white walls, golden columns, ultra-high-end finishes, and views that look like living paintings of the Persian Gulf. If there's anything capable of competing with the luxury of his palaces, it's the Sheikh's car collection. He owns some of the rarest and most desirable vehicles on the planet. Highlights include Lamborghini Aventador SV, one of the most aggressive and sought-after supercars in the world. Ferrari LaFerrari Aperta, an extremely limited edition adored by the global elite. Bugatti Chiron, which is widely considered a masterpiece of modern engineering. And as if that weren't enough, there are persistent rumors of gold-plated superyachts, private jets with fully customized interiors, and one-of-a-kind vehicles that have never even been shown to the public. With palaces spread across the Arabian Peninsula, cars worth millions of dollars, and luxuries most people can't even imagine exist, Sheikh Hamad represents the very peak of Middle Eastern extravagance. But surprisingly, he isn't the richest on this list, and the next name will prove that Arab power goes far beyond gold, oil, and mega-residences. Number 3, King Mohammed VI of Morocco, the master of discreet luxury. Elegance, tradition, influence, and an air of restraint that contrasts with his enormous fortune, that's King Mohammed VI of Morocco, one of the most admired monarchs in the Arab world. With an estimated personal net worth of around $2.5 billion, he manages to balance a life of luxury with a discreet, charismatic public image that many describe as almost paternal. Known as the King of the People, Mohammed VI is widely respected for his generosity. One notable example was when he paid off the debts of hundreds of Moroccan farmers, a gesture that reinforced his reputation as a leader deeply attentive to the needs of his country. At the same time, however, he maintains a life of refined nobility, including the purchase of a $100 million mansion in Paris, located in one of the city's most exclusive and desirable neighborhoods. His official residence is the imposing Dar al-Makhzen Palace in Rabat, one of the greatest symbols of the Moroccan monarchy. The palace blends traditional architecture with majestic gardens, ceremonial halls, and grand structures that make it the true heart of Moroccan royalty. Beyond the main palace, the king owns several luxurious properties, including a seaside villa in Agadir, offering direct views of the Atlantic Ocean. A traditional residence in Fez, a historic city renowned for its classical Moroccan architecture. And, of course, his multi-million-dollar mansion in Paris, considered one of the most impressive private homes in all of Europe. One of the most interesting aspects of Mohammed VI's wealth is his exceptionally smart financial strategy. Many of his palaces have been converted into 5-star luxury hotels, generating annual revenues exceeding $100 million. It's a model that successfully blends cultural preservation with profitability. In addition, the king travels with a level of sophistication worthy of a modern royal, multi-million-dollar yachts, customized helicopters, private jets, and convoys of luxury vehicles. He is also a passionate art collector, owning a collection valued in the millions, featuring rare works by internationally renowned artists. Mohammed VI has even led initiatives to create museums and cultural centers that celebrate and preserve Morocco's artistic heritage. From quiet luxury to the strategic management of his assets, Mohammed VI proves that power and elegance can go hand in hand. But we haven't reached the top yet, and the next two names raise the standard of wealth to even more astonishing levels. Number 2, King Abdullah II of Jordan, the oil-free monarch who built his own luxury empire. While many believe that only oil-rich kings can achieve extreme levels of wealth, the reign of King Abdullah II of Jordan defies that logic. Despite ruling a country with limited natural resources, the monarch has built a personal fortune estimated at around $750 million and crafted a lifestyle that rivals those of far wealthier kingdoms. His main residence is the magnificent Al Hassaniya Royal Palace, located in Amman and valued at approximately $150 million. The palace blends modern design with traditional Arab elements, creating an environment that reflects both the nation's identity and the status of the royal family. But King Abdullah's luxury isn't confined to Jordan. He has invested in multi-million-dollar properties around the world. Among the most famous are 3 villas in Malibu, in the prestigious Point Dume area, a favorite location among global celebrities. Mansions and high-end properties in the United Kingdom and the United States, located in elite, highly exclusive addresses. Unlike many other Arab monarchs, Abdullah II has a passion that stands out: motorcycles. He collects extremely rare models, some custom-built specifically for him, with a collection valued at around $40 million. That doesn't stop him from also maintaining a garage filled with luxury automobiles, more than 70 vehicles, ranging from classic cars to modern models, totaling over $15 million. For travel, the king uses a Gulfstream 4 private jet valued at approximately $40 million, fully equipped to provide absolute comfort. The royal family also owns the Alia yacht, estimated at $85 million, featuring lavish interiors and a design focused on maximum privacy at sea. Abdullah II may not possess the billion-dollar fortunes of the Emirates, but his refined taste, charismatic personality, and diplomatic skill place him among the most respected monarchs in the Arab world. And while he impresses through sophistication, the number one on this list impresses through global impact. Number 1, Mohammed Al-Akbar, the creator of the Burj Khalifa and architect of modern luxury. Have you ever wondered who envisioned the tallest building on the planet? The Burj Khalifa wasn't just built, it was imagined. And the mind behind this monumental vision is Mohammed Al-Akbar, a brilliant entrepreneur and the founder of the real estate giant Emaar Properties. With a fortune exceeding $3 billion, Al-Akbar doesn't wear a crown, yet wields influence comparable to that of kings. His name stands behind the development of some of the most iconic constructions in the Middle East. The Burj Khalifa is the ultimate expression of futuristic luxury: imported marble, 24-karat gold accents, flawless interior design, and architecture that defies convention. Every corner of the structure was designed to leave a lasting impression on anyone who steps inside. But Al-Akbar didn't stop there. His next monumental project is Rama Island, located off the coast of Abu Dhabi. Valued at $3.5 billion, the island is set to become an exclusive refuge for millionaires and billionaires, featuring more than 100 luxury residences, each priced at nearly $1 million. It's essentially a private city floating on the sea. Through Emaar Properties, he oversees entire commercial districts, skyscrapers, resorts, massive shopping complexes, and large-scale urban developments in cities like Dubai and Riyadh. His impact is so significant that it makes even traditional monarchs seem discreet by comparison. Now that you know these names, men who live among gold-plated castles, colossal estates, multi-million-dollar collections, and futuristic megaprojects, the question is: if you could live like one of them for just a single day, whose life would you choose? Drop your answer in the comments. Want to master the art of attraction and adopt the mindset of the giants of the Arab world? Get our exclusive PDF, 50 Arab Laws of Attraction, linked in the description and pinned comment. And of course, if you enjoyed this content, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and keep watching, because there's a lot more incredible content coming your way right now.